back to Demon News. We have a lot of updates on the sHIEsty saga. Let's get into a little bit of Fox real quick.
9 men, including Memphis rappers PooH sHIEsty and Big 30, are facing federal charges for allegedly kidnapping and robbing rapper Gucci Mane. This comes just one day after Fox 13 broke the story about a raid at a Cordoba home that belongs to PooH sHIEsty's dad. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for being with us tonight. I'm Darcy Thomas. A neighbor told Fox 13 that raid started around 5:30 yesterday morning.
These couple of loud booms, so I came outside and, I heard them say, come out with your hands up. We've got a warrant.
Tonight, we've learned while agents were arresting PooH sHIEsty's dad here, agents were also arresting the rapper in Texas. Now, the same day he was released from federal custody after serving 3 years for a gun crime. Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon joins us live from the federal courthouse in Memphis, where some of the men implicated are scheduled to go before a judge tomorrow. Kayla, investigators say the alleged crimes happened in Texas.
Yeah, Darcy, the Department of Justice says this all stemmed from a business meeting that occurred in a Dallas recording studio earlier this year. If you recall, Fox 13 told you that Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as PooH sHIEsty, was released from federal prison and placed in a halfway house in Dallas just months ago.
Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims.
Williams, also known as Memphis rapper PooH sHIEsty, was signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 record label. Gucci Mane's real name is Roderick Davis. Court records identified the victim of the alleged crimes as RD.
Once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis.
All right. So, we got a lot of updates, guys. Now, I'm getting reports that Gucci Mane is saying he's not going to cooperate with the feds. Okay? Now, that don't matter. Gucci don't have to cooperate with the feds. They have enough evidence, I think, to get PooH sHIEsty. He was on an ankle monitor, guys. How you gonna go do a robbery on an ankle monitor? Okay, how you gonna go do a crime? Okay, and you being monitored already with the ankle monitor. They know where you at. So, to me, PooH sHIEsty ain't the brightest gangster out of Memphis. Okay. And then you got his daddy. I think he had received home and confinement, but he has to come back to Dallas to try to get out of jail to be on home confinement. So, and then I think I heard something about they let Big 30 out too, guys, on house arrest. Okay, so they let Big 30 out. So there's an update on Big 30. There's an update on PooH sHIEsty's dad. He's trying to come back to Dallas to get on. They bringing him back to Dallas, the daddy, so he's trying to get on house arrest too. So we got a lot going on, but if you gonna rob somebody, make sure you ain't on an ankle monitor, because see, even if Gucci Mane do not cooperate, they still it was a white boy that got choked out. You know what I'm saying? The cameraman got choked out. I think he was white. He's gonna tell. What about no, he's not off duty. He was on his other job. He do security and he's a cop. So Gucci Mane had a security off-duty cop with him. So he's going to tell too. So even if Gucci don't cooperate, which is crazy to me, if somebody robbed me, I don't give a damn about the street code and all that. I'm telling everything. Allegedly, they took Gucci Mane's ring. his watch, and they made him sign a release contract on sHIEsty. So if you do that to me, I'm telling everything. I'm pointing you out. I'm showing the cops where you live at. I'm gonna show them where your girl live. I'm showing them everything, where your mama house at, everybody house. You ain't gonna have nowhere to go. The feds gonna be all over you, son. You come and take my wedding ring, you take my watch, and you put a Draco in my face, dog? Oh, no. And you let me live? You best to kill me, because I'm telling everything. The feds is gonna be all on you like white on rice, baby. Straight up. But yeah, we got a lot of updates here. So I'm going to stay on top of this sHIEsty situation. Let's watch a little bit more of this video real quick.
Tennessee executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint.
Ryan Raybould is the U.S. attorney on the case. He says the other men involved, including Rodney Wright Jr., known as Big 30, and sHIEsty's father, Lontrell Williams Sr., robbed the victims of items, including...
Now, what in the hell is sHIEsty's dad doing in this type of stuff? Okay. Now, Big 30 said, I was just there to record some music, man. This is what Big 30 said to the judge and stuff, either this morning or yesterday. He said all he was there to do was record some music. He ain't got nothing. He's like, I ain't got nothing to do with no robbery, man. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Y'all know what y'all was doing over there. Why don't y'all quit lying? So they let Big 30 out on $100,000 bond. So, and the daddy, they bringing him back to Texas right now. He's on his way back to Texas because he's trying to get out on house arrest from Texas. They let him out on house arrest in Memphis, but you got to go back to Texas. You got to go back to Texas to see if Texas is going to let you out on house arrest. So the daddy is on his way back to Dallas right now, guys. He is on his way back to Dallas right now. And he's trying to get released on house arrest. But bro, why you running around with your young son getting into this type of stuff? You shouldn't be in. This man he look like he about 50 something. Okay. This man probably almost 60. Okay. And you running around doing this dumbass shit. All right. Now look at you. Okay. Getting caught up in robberies and shit like a dummy. But yeah, I'm gonna stay all over this sHIEsty situation because it's very interesting to see what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen already, but we gonna see together what's gonna happen. I'm gonna stay all over this. Those is the updates I got so far that we just learned about today. Big 30 and the daddy. I'm gonna stay all over this. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up for your boy. And stay tuned. I'm keeping my ears to the streets, baby. Oh, and if you haven't already, check out my hot music on Spotify. Go on Spotify, type my name in, Midelle, and you should get my hot music. We blowing it up. We blowing the charts up, and that's what I do. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. That's the update on the sHIEsty right now. Peace.